Well, good morning.
It's morning. I don't know. I think it's some of the habit. I usually say good morning for some of the people in the team.
Okay.
Hello
Hello,
here.
Hiếu. Uh,
Hello, are you there? Let's open your
Hi,
mic. Yeah.
everyone.
Hello, hello. So how are you today?
I'm
yeah.
feeling good. Today is free day.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I cannot hear you clearly.
Today very good. Weather is comfortable and my work is not busy.
Oh, glad to hear that. Wow, so good. I wish I could have like the same feeling similarly. How about you, Thanh?
Yeah. What can I say? I still very busy today, and yeah, my work is done. My work from the overtime is done, but I switch. I just switch into the new phase, so it's actually still busy, and I think I will need to do an overtime this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also like I got some information from some from some kind of resort that that is my performance is going low, so they are planning to switch the PIC.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so
Through.
yeah, yes, switch the position of my.
Uh,
So yeah, so I am prepared for a interview now and a switch job.
oh, I see.
Yeah, so that is a little bit. It actually just like pushing my plan to be faster.
Yeah,
So I don't really care about the situation. I think I think my performance is not going low, but because because the manager they are not familiar with some kind of task like I am currently do, so they are freaked out. Yeah.
yeah,
So basically, in the past, the project is the task of the project is a kind of short and easy to work with, but this time my start is not about a single API or something like that. It's about a whole module. So yeah, it's the schedule freaks them out. So they already think about changing layoff.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's time
So
to tell them about give me give me 2 extra months and including 1 month that I have been working here.
yeah, so I think well just like keep process my plan and leave and like complete the module and then take a step forward.
Right.
Yeah.
So you are in the like preparation phase to be applied any kind of like company in the like Hanoi.
I think I will. I am in prepare for company in Hanoi in about 1 month, and then I will try to prepare for. I will try to find some opportunity in Singapore.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I need I think if I could get one, then it should be good for me because
Mm.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
Uh, yeah, so that's all. My plan is still going, but I need to push it faster.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's need to be done because the situation and the window is kind of closing.
Oh. I have just killed something we call dán. I don't know how to spell dán in Vietnamese.
Crop. I don't know. I know how to write it, but I don't. I don't know how to say it also.
Yeah. I used to like honestly, I used to watch the anime movie to uh, to describe some something like that. They call they like accidentally inject some chain into Zan and they get them into the moon. Then after a while, Zan has the like intelligence, so they self created their
Yeah, yeah,
organization.
yeah,
Try to do something. So it made me remember about that one.
yeah. I also remember that movie. Yeah. So about the topic, I also think that I am having some problem with the communication with other person, but it's maybe about about the communication with the client
Oh,
because they are also yeah because they are also too heavy too busy. Yeah,
yeah.
so I think that's my problem, but anything else like the communication in the own in my own team, I don't have any kind of trouble with that. But yeah, thing get worse and need to taking some change.
I see. Actually, so do I, because like I have just received like some feedback from the like direct manager. So so he told me that my communication skill is not really good. I don't know how to spell that kind of emotion at that moment because like I don't know about his plan. So I tried my best to like show them what are they needed. So after that, so let's say something that I told him that is not like aligned with their needed. So he told me that your communication skill so freaking weird. So you need to improve that. uh yeah, something like that. So from my end, I just have the advice for you, like you need to like, provide something the communicator, the guy you are talking to, what they are actually needed needed. So let's say they need some information, you just need to give them some specific information. That is enough. So I think that can help you to make your communication skill it is more effectively. it's more effective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I need to do that because if I am into working remotely, I need to be better in communication.
Yeah, got you. So from my end, it could be great if you can like, start something by the like something we call in the coding skill is a prefix. So let's say you have a lot of things you want to say, right? So let's group these things together and try to start one by one. So for example, you are in the like, situation you want to figure out a solution for that one. Just have a phone call and tell like the anybody in the team. So let's say, hey guys, I have some problem. So currently I'm doing something like this one, and now one I'm in this phase. So I have already been finished this one and this one. This module can be working as well. But now on I want to integrate this one with the other like legacy function. And I have been encounter this kind of issue. Honestly, I
Yeah,
try to figure out a lot of things, but I don't have any like perfect solution for that. Any idea for that one? So give them a few minutes to think of that one. Uh, Wait for some like ideas. So if they can like respond your message immediately, if you can get some idea from those guys, just say thank you. So don't forget that. Honestly, don't forget that. Just take a note. Try to do that.
yeah,
Give the feedback for this guy to see what will happen. And that all like, happen frequently. I think from my I used to like face that kind of issue. So if you have been like if you have encountered any kind of issue like that one, just like, feel free to talk. But remember that you need to group anything in one topic. Try to narrow down the topic small as much possible and deliver that effectively to the other person.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I think I need to change many things else, and yeah, hopefully we'll get some good news in
Yeah.
2 or 3 months.
Yeah. And the second things that I would advise you that you need to have the order, the highest priority first, then the medium, the low, or like some that the priority. Always the highest first. Try to solve it first because like some listener, they usually focus on the first thing that they that 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 happen front of their like front of their act. So let's say you have something, nothing must be solved first. Just tell them that one first.
Yeah.
Stop a few minutes, wait for their response, then keep moving and keep moving. That's it.
Okay. Hello, Zed.
Hi guys, long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see. How are you?
I'm great. I was great until like 4 p.m. this afternoon. Like such a
What
tragic when you
what happened?
when your team wants to go live at the middle of the night. What a nightmare.
Let
Okay.
them do that without you.
Actually, yes, they can do that without me. Like kind of like we have a rush run of the QA team until like 7 p.m. and then my leader said that okay, we're do the best like the best thing we could do so far, and then the rest of the team will take care like the whole stuff, and we're like yay, go home. Then she said, yeah, you can have the rest until 10. Fuck.
Okay.
Well, seem like the
Okay.
things kind of
Okay.
like go live at the middle of the night is really kind of like a casual. inside a product community or something. Like
Yeah, but
why they didn't choose like 9 a.m. It's
yeah,
more like it's more radiable. It's more radiable for the whole team.
it is kind of the same as we cannot do the office work in Sunday and Saturday, like công việc hành chính á.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like official work,
it's
right?
Yeah, official
it's
work.
kind of the same.
Yeah, but it's kind of like I'm not sure when I said like I suggest them like they should, you know, go live in Thursday in the morning. It's gonna be more, everybody gonna wake up and they are ready, start a new work. So we are gonna be might be better when we deal with go live troubles. And they kind of like, nah,
They don't even care about the QC team.
no, it's really like it's really tired when sometimes when you go live then the products they just stop running, they cannot log in again. Ugh. Yep. Well,
So how about the like automation team? Like you can request them to do something like, oh, so whenever you have you do something on the live environment, just request the automation team to like trigger some flow on that one. So we are like out of the office, we are like extremely tired throughout day, so we don't have time to be available on the 10 p.m. anymore. So don't call me, don't like include me into like any specific area today. So please, something like that.
actually we haven't got like a full QA team yet. We just like me and another QA like start working around stuff with with automation, and it's not like ready for any kind of release yet. So work stuff still be manually almost. We're just gonna, well, the whole team have a plan to, like developing the automation script for several months
Hmm.
since 2023.
Wow. All right.
So we know what we have to deal with. Like kind of like the workflow is keep going, but the automation script just really out of date. So yeah, Jamie, I'm not happy with that.
Yeah. You have like honestly you. So that means you join this kind of a lesson to like burn down of around like 15 minutes left, and after that you are joined into your work. I mean you are back to your work.
Yeah, it's kind of weird when I have to waiting kind of like this. Actually, it's really normal if I back to Saigon since 2022, but nowadays no, we are more prefer about work life balance.
Hmm.
So I think I have to do something with that, but not now. Maybe not this year's. Maybe next year or something. If you cannot change your workflow, you can change your company.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anh
just
and
like
me
me.
was about say about that. Like we all like have the step down letter.
Kinda, but the good thing in my current work is I'm really kind of practicing in automation tests, kind of like really practicing in that because I'm the one who have to build things from crash. Like the first thing you can choose is your programming language. Yes, I can choose that one. Thank God. So ideally, I think I'm kind of improved my skill a lot in here.
Hmm.
So
Well,
I think it
that's
could
good
be
for
like,
you.
yeah. So I think I could be in here for like 1 or 2 years when I'm really happy. Yeah. But the bad stuff, the bad news, I learned playwright framework with Phong Master. Then
Hmm.
I'm working with Selenium Java.
Wow. You said that you have the selection, right? So you choose the language. So why did you choose Selenium Java?
Actually, we have to cross platform stuff. Yes, it's working with web and mobile too. So Selenium, in some case, still be the most suitable programming language.
I see.
You know the reusable is more
It has been kicked out. Thành, you did that, right?
Yeah. See, just get out.
Yeah, I don't know. Like she accidentally. So I'm still trying to focus on like deliverable communication. I don't know. I, I was about to say that we can like, combine this Playwright also like Selenium into the same project because like it has the same concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in the general in the like background. I think how to say that in the like technical design,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
Selenium and the Playwright is totally different. But the way they like, can be working. Hello, welcome back.
back, guys. I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
What are we talking about? The difference between Playwright and Selenium?
Yeah, I was about to say that we have like the difference between the how to say that the architecture behind the Selenium and the Playwright, but in general, they are still working on the same browser. So let's say Selenium, it comes from the like Chromium. I mean, all of the drivers come from the core. I mean, the Chrome OS come from the Chromium. Playwright
Mm-hmm.
all made from the Chromium too. So you can combine. Actually, you can combine the Selenium framework. I mean, Selenium project with the Playwright
Yeah.
project. Yeah. You can
Yeah.
do that. Yeah, they can work. I mean, they can be working together. Honestly, because I
Yeah.
tried that.
It should, but actually, the most difference is in here. I'm not sure that I understand correctly because when I'm learning with Flum in our when in Flum classroom, we working kind of like at the front end side, like we run it in local and then like we haven't have to build anything. But when I'm working with Selenium, I have to like learning about Maven to, build them on the cloud and then they will run them kind of like is something not feasible, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
I know.
it's so it's kind of like really freak out if you not build the report right. Like you have to debug like in blind if the error message returns not correctly.
Oh, I see.
So kind of like the method they no it's kind yeah the method we write we always have to return error in some really weird case. I'm not sure if that kind of like the thing we should do in normal automation project or not, but yeah, but in our case when you don't want to open Chrome when running, like you just build them in CI/CD, build them in the cloud to run visible, then you have to do that.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of a normal process. So let's say CI/CD is just a part of the automation. So in general, the automation or the manual is so we can call it is the QC, right? We call that the QC. So after all, we need to have a report. So let's say you cannot
Yeah,
do it. Yeah.
one more stuff, just curious, have you guys ever have experience generate QA's report for kind of like any kind of playwright project? Like you generate the reports, then you pull them up to QA's platform.
Yeah,
QA
Mr.
platform.
Khang say
Yeah, it's kind of like
please.
the way. How do you spell that one? QASE. That's kind of like tools for tester to manage it to no to manage their test cases, test suite, and also generate the report. I kind of working with them like a lot, and then you do have any kind, and you do have some way to generate the reports like by using their API token or something, but I'm not like ever apply them into the real one. So did you guys have the experience with that one before?
Not yet. Actually, I used to have like the research about the QASE. So it's like the tool, like the combination tool for the Jira, also the Azure DevOps. So
Yeah,
let's say
I'm struggling with that one 2 weeks ago.
So actually, you can like separately do like select one like Azure or DevOps, whatever. Do not need to like
DevOps?
use the QASE. Yeah, Azure DevOps, you can manage.
Ah,
Just click on
yes,
that one.
the Azure DevOps, but kind of
Yeah.
like I asked my leader, like my manager, to buy startup accounts from QA,
Mhm.
so I have to working with that. Yeah, but actually QA have like a strength that they can combine with Jira very well. So,
Mhm.
and maybe they have experience with QAs before. So when I propose about QAs, and they say, yeah, they might working. So we have to work with that now because I'm the one who mentioned about them before.
Yeah. Good luck. You have the whole documentation about the QASE.
Yeah, I'm actually I saw their GitHub, and then I'm trying to work in that one, but they never speak anything about API token. So I think that's might be the clue I'm missing because I cannot, I can generate the reports, but I cannot push them to QA's platform to present in the UI.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, have ever you guys being asked about NPC? Kind of like
MCP,
a
right? MCP, right?
the the AI agent, kind of
Yeah.
like I'm not sure the kind of like the subject was going around between how you guys apply AI in your work and how you can keep your information safe when you using AI, kind of like that.
Hmm. That's kind of a big question,
Yeah,
really big.
yeah, the keeping data safe, right? Is
Yeah, like
like
the security.
yeah, I think there are two ways about that. Like
Mm-hmm.
the first one is you running it in local, completely local,
Mm-hmm.
like using some open source AI and then run it in local, but it will waste your money because you don't have the data need to change that AI. And the second one is that you believe in the NDAs of the AI provider.
Yeah. The NDI
It's kind of
already. Yeah. Always NDI contract.
Yeah, that's all. I think that's the only two ways.
yeah.
So
It's kind of hard when you're talking like that because the way we answer it also, you know, shows their fears about how the information can be leaked when you using any kind uh, of external intelligence. It's really actually when they ask me about that, I always say like, nah, I don't think like AI can have any kind of AI should support us. But then I also don't know how to keep our information safe. And then the interview go in silence.
yeah, so
So the biggest question here is like, why do you need to keep everything be safe, right? So let's say they want they want to keep anything being safe anymore. They want to grow. I mean, they want to grow their company rather than keeping everything in the secret. Let's say everything being in the secret, they all like store it somewhere, and they don't want they all. I mean, they all or they maybe never public. it on the internet or maybe on the cloud. So let's say they have the if they can have the solution for that one. So what will you answer them?
It's kind of pushing the problem backward.
Yeah, so that's things about in the interviewer. So they already have, actually whenever they ask you some question like that, they already have something built in. They in-house. I mean, they already have some in-house project for that one, and they want to figure
Hmm.
out any kind of solution for that one. So rather than
Mm.
some like the attendee try to ask them back about, so why do we need to do that? Something like that.
Interesting. I never see the question in that way before. Let me try in any kind of interview if they ask me it again.
Yeah. don't let me don't let me I mean don't let me interview you.
No, no, please don't. The last time I joined in like a kind of interview, then they asked me some question like that. I'm just thinking like they want to challenge about the way that we solve the problems or something because even so far you cannot find the correct answer about security data if you're using AI. Like there never be the correct answer for that question.
Maybe it's true because like we cannot protect anything in the like, real market at the moment because everything being in the cloud. So let's say you are using some deployment cloud. So let's say you will have already signed some NDA contract with their kind of vendor. So what would
Mm.
happen if their kind of vendor they doesn't do anything that they already signed into that kind of contract? So it is not a term we cannot handle that one, right? So in the real life, I think so. AI is a trending. AI is trending. So try to apply that rather than avoid that one.
But in theory, a QA should be able to handle that kind of risk.
Yeah, theory just just be a theory.
Yeah. No, but if you work in foreigner community, then yes, they kind of want to challenge their employee with that kind of problems because QA term in Vietnam is not fully QA.
Yeah, like as we think about it, like my team, they just think that QA is another term of tester. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
In,
so
in
they
in
don't know.
Vietnam, it's a little bit messy between QA, QC, and tester. But actually, with foreigners organization, they kind of upgrade the term QA, like really quality assurance.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Uh, most of all, kind of like QA or maybe PQA is the most powerful roles in automotive. I have like a friend. She currently working in automotive project in FSOF, and she said kind of like she's feel the power in her hand, like the project manager. Even if they want to, create a report, QA have to review it first, and any kind of the project, even like the workflow, the quality or any kind of things, QA have to review it, even the document.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
it is because it is also the quality of the project.
Yeah, no. Like in software development, QA is not that kind of important. But in automotive project, QA is kind of like more powerful. Sometimes it's more powerful than the project manager too.
Yeah, I saw it because right now in my companies, we actually are like being cursed by QAs. Yeah.
Good for
So
you. Good for you.
yeah. So actually the QA team in Vietnam is not very productive and reasonable. But the QA team in Korea is so good. Yeah, they are very
Why?
good at that.
You have
Like
the compare between the Korean team and the Vietnamese team.
Yeah,
Why?
and we
yeah,
have
What?
two QA here.
Yeah.
yes,
The
because they do the validation of my project like one time in Vietnam team and one time in Korean team. So actually, the Korean team is so much better than the QA
hmm.
team in Vietnam. Yeah, and
In which side? Kind of like about technical side or the business side? Like you're saying the Korean team is better?
yes, I think they are better in both sides.
Wow.
Yeah. So in the technical side, they like they also point out some serious security problem that thing, and also there are some kind of very weird bug that in Vietnam team they don't find it, but uh Vietnam team they kinda lazy, I think.
Hmm.
They just like copy all of the document for testing from another project to another project without, and like they don't even care about the difference between the business logic between different project. Yeah,
Well,
so they
that's weird.
yeah, so like there are some like some aspect, I think.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah. So it may be required in one project, but it not required in my project. But they keep trying to say that it's a bug. Evenly, the PO, project owner, they said that the system does not have that kind of feature, or they don't do that, but they still log it into a bug. So yeah, so we actually like wasting our effort to explain the difference between our
What is a
project
bug and
with.
what is a feature?
Yeah, it's like that, something like that. Like we wasting our effort to explain it to the Vietnam QA team. So I think that is, yeah. So I think they are kind of not good at the Korean team. The Korean
It,
team is like they got a very strong foundation of working with the QAs, and also they got a separate team that always do the security thing. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
So
I don't think that. Uh, I work in product company, and so our QA team they're very not powerful, but they're very important. Um,
that they actually very
QA
powerful in my team.
but yeah, not
Yeah.
like
So
in my team before. Yeah, she very hard and she very careful, and she she ensure the customer satisfaction to us. And yeah, she don't have many phone in my team, but I think she's very important to us. And she likes a girl when ensure our quality and satisfaction.
Once I on site for a product company, and the most powerful team in the company is technical, which is developers. Kind of like they stay in the company for more than 6 years, maybe like 11 to 12 years. So their knowledge about the technical stuff is more it's like more deeper than the others, kind of like even the product manager or the business analysis team. So yeah, sometimes QA might not be that powerful. But if a
Yeah.
product company, they working with a lot of outsourcing team, kind of like the small team, they carrying small features, and then the combination working, then building an app, then yeah, I think QA team is very important.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
QA team is
but too bad for Vietnamese QA team.
no, but our QA very deeply in domain of document. She have a very responsibility in my team. Create document or create bug or log tasks, everything.
Oh, the traceability matrix, right?
Yeah,
Really less
like that.
QA in Vietnam know about that method.
Why? I don't know. I would think that because the former the former company uh, owner QA had to do that.
No, no. In reality, QA not like fully in charge if you're using traceability matrix.
Yeah,
Most of
right.
all, business analysis or product owner might handle them almost, because the traceability matrix, the method of them, they have several methods, but the most common method being used is about like business, the business, the priority tracking stuff. So most of all, product owner and business analysis will know about traceability matrix more than QAs or QC or tester. Only in Vietnam, I think, because even in my friends, when I ask them about traceability matrix, they kind of like, huh, never heard of that before, or I heard about that one but I never working with that one before.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I got it.
basically, if a QA if a QA say to me that she had experience working with traceability matrix before, then I'm gonna be like, oh, I found a pro player.
Yeah, I got it.
Otherwise, I
Maybe the
think currently our trending might go more about Chinese, the language, like Chinese and English.
So how about Japanese? I think Japanese can help you to earn or maybe save more money rather than Chinese.
When you're working with Japanese,
No.
they will have a kind of like, what do they call? Like, um, anh ơi, kỹ sư cầu nối tiếng Anh là gì nhỉ?
À,
What? Cái
thế
the,
gì?
là nhỉ?
the
Kỹ sư
very
cầu
ready,
nối, BRSE.
very
Bridge
yeah,
engineer.
ready.
Yeah, they
Bridge
like
bridge engineer.
bridge
Yeah.
Br-
engineer.
Bridge software engineer. Cái cầu ấy,
Oh,
bridge.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so like when even the tester or the developers, even like the developers, they might like have N2 certificate in Japanese, but in the working flow, they still have to follow like their ideas, go to the bridge and the bridge software engineering, and then go to the client. They not be able to communicate directly to the client.
I see. So that means they are not like properly. I mean, they are not working into the right place. Because I had I have one friend. He's working in the Japan at the moment, and now
Yeah,
He's in the top
my
percentage of the like guy who has the salary. I mean, top 4 highest sari in the Japan at the moment. So
Whoa.
so he currently is a manager of the in-house company. So he can
Whoa.
spend one per 5 his salary in total to pay anything. I mean, pay anything in the Tokyo. So you can know about how to say human race or something like there's some how human race on that kind of like Tokyo. So
Oh.
I was about really amazed about that one. So he told me that the first thing whenever you are working on Japan, that you need to know about the Japanese, at least N2, because you need to have like the skill to effectively communicate with the like traditional guy.
I think the core the most like the main point when you learn Japanese is about the culture. Like the Japanese culture when you're working with their engineer is really different. So yes, and the two might get a lot of terms with IT domain for you to working with.
Yeah, actually, my
Yeah.
friend told me that you cannot be get used to with the culture because like the traditional way in the Japanese is totally different with the other. Like they already so how to say that they are technical is really old. So as I remember, if it's correctly, so everything from Japan will be out of date with our current market. At least
You can using the term traditional in there.
yeah, really traditional, But in fact, Japan, they store and they save, or maybe they have and every core of every things on over the world. So without Japan, a lot of company all over the world will be break, will be how to say that
Shut down.
broken. Yeah, broke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it. Oh, I never heard about Japanese storing data company before.
No.
Kind of like when you talk about data storage, I always think about
No. Sorry.
Singapore.
Japan do not storing anything. They store some core of thing that you make a product. So let's say you have something like
Are we talking about Taiwan?
so how about that? How to say that they have like the
S
technical to build that one, the core of the build something like that one. I don't know how to say that.
the SAT? Is that we are
That's
talking about the SAT?
sat. I don't know how to like something inside
I know.
the
You can
more
say
yeah.
you can say Vietnamese, and we might translate them together.
Ok. Nói chung là ở Nhật Bản á, nó sẽ giữ tất cả những công nghệ lõi của cái việc là bạn sản xuất một cái món đồ gì đó mà
Yeah.
chỉ có nước Nhật nó có những cái thứ đó thôi. Ví dụ như là nước Nhật nó đang giữ cái công nghệ lõi cho cái việc là miếng chống thấm hay là cái miếng gì đó, miếng bảo vệ nhiệt trong một số cái thiết bị điện tử và cái công
Oh.
nghệ không có một quốc gia nào có thể làm được cả.
Unique core technology.
Yeah, unique core technology. So that means no like matter you are working on any kind of field or the industry. In case like the Japan, they do not produce that kind of product anymore. A lot of company, a lot of like IT field all over the world will be broke. They cannot be start or they cannot be working as well anymore.
Yeah, got that.
Yeah.
The intellectual property.
Intellectual property.
Vietnamese is sở hữu trí tuệ.
Yeah, something like that.
But
Intellectual property. Interesting. Okay, guys, I have to go. I only have 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
It's already
Uh,
10.
Yeah, it's already 10.
Yeah.
Hope that Donald Trump will not dump Elon Musk again. ETH is already dumb.
Yeah, I read a newspaper
And
this morning and I saw some betting for you and good luck for you today.
Blockchain is already down, and then they still like keep worrying. Why?
Come back to stock. Why you don't come to stock? Vietnam stock,
Talk?
like stock. I mean cổ phiếu.
Stock.
Oh, the stock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Stock.
No.
Um,
Actually, first of all, I'm working in a blockchain company. I used to working in blockchain company before, and yes, currently I'm also working in a blockchain company. So, Web 3 or Web 2 is more familiar with me. So that's
I know.
why I choose blockchain. I choose Binance. I choose Ethereum to investigating with.
I got
Stock
it.
is something really related with Vietnamese government,
Yeah,
and
I know that.
that's why I don't like Vietnamese stock. Kind of like it's too complicated for my brain.
Oh yeah, I got it. But
Like
stock
blockchain is the
means
same, but actually is faster than stock, like really
uh,
fast.
I know, but stock the stock very stable and it green our time. It green at the time isn't it recent time very
Even you
green.
have to work with a DCA strategy in stock. You have to the interval have to count by years, not like days or months.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that.
so that's why I cannot be stay with stock. Also, do we have any kind of English interview in our community? Kind of like the free section for English interview.
You want one?
What? One on one, or do I want
You
it?
yeah, you want like a demo English interview?
Yeah, you
Like
can you can
one?
do that one.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Why not?
Let's
Actually, we
let's
used to
Khánh
have that one. We used to
like
have that.
let's Khánh interview you.
You will
So
kill
what do
me.
you think about the AI at the moment? So how can you apply AI into your work?
Yeah.
First of all, if you First of all, AI for me is using to support my work, increase the effort, and less repeating stuff in my daily life. Yes, ideally, the first thing I want to interact with AI, like when I learned a new domain, then AI might get me the basic knowledge about them, not just like too deep in any kind of point, but the general knowledge which any kind of searching tools can provide it. Then AI will be the one who sorts that kind of knowledge and then put me into a very clear view about general knowledge domain stuff. Then second thing, reduce the repeating work. You can use prompts of AI to generate a very similar type of work, even like task or step, to just copy and paste them, reduce the repeating work. Next, you can use them to interview some basic stuff. For example, if I asking kind of like, I have this kind of code, and yes, it do have the error like this. Is there any error you can thinking about? Sometimes, yes, it do help me to debugging more faster. So currently that's what the work. And if the organization allow me to build an AI agent to working, then yes, I will joining in and develop the AI agent to increase the benefit for the company.
All right. So
I
let's
think
say everything you told us. So we have the build. I mean, we have the in-house project for that one, and that one has been allocated to some specific person. I mean, some expert. They already did that. So we don't have any specific job for you, like QA or maybe automation anymore. So what will you do?
First of all, maintain them. I have to test them first. I'm not really believing in anyone, especially
Oh,
developers. So I need to
yeah.
test the quality of that AI agent first.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I trust them, then apply them day by day to the work. It's not can steal my work 1%. They just like increase my effort. Just thinking of that way. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, it will help me to have more time to working in other work, or even kind of like if you guys need me in any kind of roles, for example business analysis, then yes, I will have more time to learning new skill to improve myself and to increase my effort in our company, like have more contribution in there.
Mm-hmm. So it's really hard at the moment, because the AI can do almost everything. So let's say we need some person who can validate our AI agent. But actually, we need some guy who have like deeply knowledge about our domain. So let's look back about your like validation skill. You want to like test our like AI agent. I mean our AI. So can you tell me the approach or maybe the plan? Actually, I need to see your plan to fully test everything about my AI agent. And how can you fully answer me? All right, this kind of AI agent can be delivered to our customer, not even the internal team anymore.
Whoa, the range of
Wow.
knowledge in here. The range of knowledge in here is more involved than my head. Yes, yeah, I think that I might have like several plans, but when I will deliver it to you when I pass the interview. Thank you.
All
glad by
right.
you.
That's
So
really
it's really hard
tragic,
because
you
it
know.
requires a lot of knowledge surrounding the domain's knowledge. So that kind of question likely the challenge for the interviewer. Like we cannot like we fully answer everything. So we need to test that. So we need to have a plan. We need to have like, any kind of documentation for that one. We need to know about it, the storage in the database. Is it like stored properly, and how can it be working as well with our AI agent? So how can we like organize our prompt via the agent? How can they like, respond? So the term of the respond, how so the term or maybe the standard of the correct answer for each of the agent. How can you define that? You can put some of the answer back to the interviewer. So to see that they actually build already. I mean they have already built the AI agent, or they are just asking some weird question.
I think they're just asking some weird question because even they can have the correct answer themselves.
Yeah, actually, our company we did that. So just join our company, then I'll ask you something similar to this one.
It's torturing. Yeah, but
So
also, yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
No, don't have anything else. I'm currently looking in Slack, waiting for my leader to, wave his hand and say, "Go, go, girls, go."
Actually, you can create some like flow. I mean automate flow for that one. Just like so the flow will be do something like that one. Or be doing something like this. Like whenever you receive any like kind of message on my channel, or maybe some specific guys. So at this moment, is your leader. So at 10 p.m., your leader chat to you. So your ultimate flow will be trigger. You will like send some API to like directly chat to him. Yeah, Everything is working fine at the moment.
I need
We can
money
speak
to
now.
build end-to-end. I need money to build N8N flow. Thank you.
Yeah.
I know that one. Yeah, I saw a lot of AI agent sort in Udemy or even in YouTube about building automated replying in any kind of chatting tool. But yes, we still need the first thing, money.
Actually, they have a free plan for that one, and actually, I was
Trial
found.
in trial in 30 days. Yes, I try it.
Actually, we have a free plan for that one. You can like host it on the local.
Oh yeah,
And
host on the local.
yeah, actually, at the moment on the GitHub, we have one guy. He has just officially announcing that he has more than 3,000 templates, including
Whoa.
the NAN flow, and it's free. You can go to the GitHub and try to install that one.
Interesting.
Yeah, totally free, and you can like do everything with it. And NAN. Some guy used to try that one, and they confirmed that that kind of flow you must to pay the money. But at that moment, whenever you use the flow that provided from this guy, it's free and totally free. Do not need to cost and do not need to pay anything. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah, because kind of like when you study about N8 N flow, N8 N automation AI agent building, the flow seem really simple. But then when you see like the real flow of working is really massive.
Yeah.
Like a tons of ways to working. A really
Mm,
big brain to develop that one.
okay. So do not argue anything at the moment because actually I'm doing that one and I think it's easy.
I don't think it's easy. Thank you.
All right, got you.
Currently, I'm also seeking any kind of free course in Udemy, and some of IT course is really like taking me to the. I think it's taking me to the right person. For example, I found is some expat learning or like CSS selector learning in Udemy is totally free, but the way they talking about address element is really easy to understand, and there are so many ways for user to like get the terms of expat and CSS selector. I think you guys should talk about it more deeper in your course of learning.
Mhm.
Oh, and do you have any do you like in the future, do you have plan to teach about CASIC?
Basic.
Yeah.
Actually, you can go to the Udemy to learn that.
Yeah,
But
I
it had a trade-off because like basic cannot be like cannot provide some like parallel execution.
oh,
So yeah, and actually they cannot provide some like reading the internal file because they restrict the security for that one. Team used to try that one, and at the moment we are using locals for performing performance testing.
locus?
Yeah, locals.
Yeah, let me think about that.
Yeah, locals or generator because like, whenever you use that, you can like execute everything in the parallel mode. Basic cannot.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
yeah. CASIC only working like in the code side.
Yeah, basic cannot be like execute the code in the like distributed mode whenever you are in the CI/CD. Whenever you are in the CI/CD.
Oh, got it. Let
So
me taking a look
yeah,
about that.
it's a really big trade-off, but it can be like working as well. I mean, it have an integration with a lot of reporting. I mean, at the moment, you can use the Grafana with basic.
Do
You
we
can
have
customize.
report with QAs? Do we have
Yeah,
report with QAs?
I think it has because like whenever you can do with the Grafana, Grafana can be integrated with every. I mean, at the moment, Grafana is really big, and it can be integrated with like every kind of management tool.
Grafana, Kasich.
Yeah,
Are we talking about like Kasich? No,
yeah.
yeah.
Kasich with the Grafana. I mean, every report in the Kasich can be integrated directly with the Grafana, and Grafana can be working with any kind of test management.
Azure DevOps, just GitLab,
Yeah,
Monday. No. I'm
yeah,
thinking in QAs.
yeah. Actually, it can.
Tarvin. What is Tarvin?
Haven't.
Codeception, PHP unit, robot, Bitbucket, Cucumber 5, XC test. No, I have not see Grafana in here.
Yeah, you need to know about the Grafana. Is it another area? It's not including in like something like testing anymore. That's I mean the developer I think here will be familiar with this one. I mean
No,
especially the backend guy. You need to know
um,
that.
but I thought like
Yeah.
Grafana is more about DevOps side. Kind of like
Yeah, actually, yeah,
yeah,
correct.
I know about the term Grafana before, but when I ask the dev like how can I track the log in Grafana, they say like no, not your work, not your stuff, go back.
Yeah, it's my work. You need to train me about that one.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, no, I need to know the reason why. No, go back. You can see the error message in backend or in API. Go back.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, you will be responsibility for that one if they failed in Grafana, not my fault.
Mm. From my end, I always told them like, okay, one note. I will like push any kind of a error or maybe any kind of a issue for you. Only you. I will focus on your task. Good luck for you.
No, actually, the thing is not working like that. If especially when you go in company like a newbie, and there is have a lot of what do we say reputation in the organization already, then things
Mm.
will not be that easy. You have to adapt with the situation or maybe change it later, not
Mm.
now.
I think it depends.
Why they haven't built the product yet? I'm really sleepy.
Maybe they
Yeah,
have like
so
another like decision. Maybe they all like build something on the like, early morning about 4 p.m., 4 a.m., something like that, and try to ping you whenever you are deeply in the like in
Um,
your sleepy, something like that.
I will not have, I will not be stable enough if they want me to test at 3 a.m. It's not a good time for human to stay awake.
Don't think like the human anymore. All right.
Ugh.
I think it's now the time. We need to like let's see do something. Do something.
yeah.
I need to close my house. All right. Grafana, I think we need to have the session to talk to about Grafana and Thanh will teach us about this one.
Yay! Grafana
Yeah.
expert.
Okay, so I will try that like a step to get some interview, right? So basically I need to learn about it and re teaching you guys and talk to you
Yay!
guys, yeah. So
Yay!
it's a kind of prepare for interview, yeah.
Yeah! Great. I have experience with Greylock before. Did is Grafana is familiar? It's kind of like the same with Greylock.
I don't know.
You
Yeah,
know,
because
Greylock is kind of like I. It's also I feel like it is a server too, but not sure because when we use Greylock to extract the error from mobile site or even kind of like portal site too.
Yeah, but
Yeah, like when I talk
because
about Greylock, when I talk about Greylock and Jerkin, they are like they always like I know about Jerkin, but Greylock, what?
yeah, because actually if like don't really step into the loss management, then as you like mostly will not know about this tool, I think.
Well, hopefully I don't have
Yeah,
to turn my role to DevOps.
yeah. If, even me, I don't know about this company product. They have like many product, and yeah,
Mm, mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got it.
Like right now, I have like many things to learn, and using Grafana only is also a like a
So
very
excellent.
steep learning curve.
Yeah, we choose the correct play. We choose the like right person to ask about Grafana. We'll have the free lesson in the near future, and I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, but what is the potential of Grafana? Is that just only kind of log tracking, or we can do many things like more with Grafana?
Oh, all right. Oh my gosh, logs is really valuable. So let's say you want to like directly observe something that happened on your server, and you don't have like permission, and you want to deliver that kind of like report for some non-technical guy. So what will you do? Give them the like access, the credential to access your like report or do something like that, or maybe you can customize something, then give the information for the non-technical guy to understand how does like your website, I mean your product behave. So what will
Yeah,
you do?
it's kind of is the provide checking, logging, and metric, and also like visualize it into a uh, good way so you can understand what is going on
Mm-mm.
in the system.
Yeah,
So
so basically it's
like
more like tracking log tools.
yeah, it's
Am I understand
combine
correctly?
yeah it's combine it combine
Yeah,
it
yeah,
with
yeah, okay.
from. So actually I see my DevOps, like my team DevOps, he's using Grafana, like it's not always going into a stack, right? So stack of technologies that's you together, like Grafana always go with Prometheus, and
Oh.
yeah, so and one another stack is ELK, like Elasticsearch, Logback, and what I forgot the last one. Yeah,
That not yeah,
Kibana
keep
and
an eye.
Logstash. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh.
so it's a always go in like a stack like that. So Grafana is going with Prometheus.
yeah.
Oh, got it, got it.
Yeah, so
The stick
yeah,
stack, right? To observe something.
yeah, it's a stack like most of the time is you will see it is some kind of a visualization tool going with a logging tool and going with a search tool.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so those three like always go with each other because uh when you get a log, but because of the server it go like 24 by 7, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the log may be very huge. So you need a tool that provides efficiency searching.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like a visualization about the server metrics.
It
Have
sounds
that?
like really big brain.
Yeah, So that's my understanding about the stack. But it's also like provide some kind of response for incident in the system, like
Got it.
some abnormal incident.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. So hopefully we'll do some session about Grafana in the future. I currently need to like learn to answer the behavioral question for interview, like the list going on and so damn long.
Yeah.
Wow.
I also will, stick to the most complicated question about Grafana.
Yeah. Okay. So let's
So
talk about it in the
who
future.
will be the one who answering the question?
I
You.
think I
Who will be the one answering the question?
Only you, not me.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's
Oh,
our
there are
let's
turn.
only
stop.
three. Oh,
Yeah.
there are only three of us. Yeah, just.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry guys, I have to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to go also. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming and looking forward to you guys again. I need to prepare something for tonight.
Bye
Yeah. Okay. So
guys.
goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye.